In this video, we are going to perform the McNemar test, which is used to assess whether there are statistically significant differences in the proportions between paired data. An example here, we have an example of such data which you can download from the description of this video. We have marks for 70 students which were obtained by giving a pre-test before a training was done and a post-test after the training was done. So we want to find out whether there is a statistically significant improvement in performance between pre and post-test that could have been as a result of the training. To perform a McNemar test, first we shall generate a 2x2 table between the pre and post-test to see how many students changed their performance, either from passing to failing or failing to passing. To do that, we shall simply go to Statistics, Summaries, Frequency Tables, and then we select a two-way table with measure of association. We shall put under row variable the pre-test, and then under column variable the post-test. What we just want to see the numbers, so we shall click OK. From this table, we can see that in the pre-test we have a total of 52 people who had failed and 18 who had passed, whereas in post-test we had 41 failed, reducing from 52 to 41. Then those who passed are 29 compared to initially the 18. So the question is there a statistically significant difference in this performance in the before and after? So we shall go to Statistics, go to Epidemiology and Related, Table of Epidemiologists, and then go to the Matched Case Control Calculator. What we are emphasizing here is that the McNemar test works with the discordant pairs. So it will be looking at those who had initially failed but passed in post-test. So we shall look at the 26, and it will also look at this other cell. Initially they had passed, but in the post-hoc they failed. We are not going to focus on these 26 who failed, and we're also not focusing on these 3 who passed and passed, but instead we are looking at this diagonal where there are discordant pairs. So you enter it in that way. We have here 26, we have also 26, then here we have 15, and then here we have 3. Once you've set it up, click OK or Submit. Then we shall have our results for the McNemar. Here we have the McNemar chi value 2.95, then the p-value which is 0.0858, which is above 0.05, indicating that there is no statistically significant difference in the performance of students in the pre and the post-test, indicating that maybe our training didn't have much of the impact. But we also have another value here, the exact McNemar significance probability for small sample sizes. The first one is an approximation test for large samples. Then you can use this, you can interpret this if you have small samples. So the McNemar test is similar to a paired t-test. The only difference is that under McNemar we are dealing with paired categorical data, whereas under paired t-test we are working with the paired numerical data. So that's how we can run a McNemar test to compare paired categorical data. If you found this video helpful, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss out any of our subsequent episodes. See you in the next video.